One. So let's see at the top. Is our consciousness also an illusion? My perception is that consciousness is the only reality that is not an illusion. It is what creates everything. It is the source of creation, the source of the Big Bang itself. It exists before the Big Bang. It exists after the collapse of the universe. It exists before the creation of your body and mind, and exists after the death of the body and mind. And Gino also says, can we be sure that we are on a revolutionary path? And will we remember our experiences in our divine consciousness? I believe that we're on a revolutionary path. Many other millions of people believe it. I don't know how we can be sure of it. Obviously, there are things in society today that say we are evolving, and others, events and situations that seem like we're not evolving. I think when we are divine consciousness, when we have completed the process, there will be no need to remember any of this. So, is it important then to focus on the current entity or incarnation? Yes, it's important to focus on this moment, not only on this current entity, but on this moment. Sounds to me like a scrum. I don't know what that is. An agile instrumental process in software. I'm not sure. I can't comment on that. How to divine with love while saying no. It means that although I'm saying no, I am feeling love. I care about this person. I want this person to be happy. What does love really mean? I want this person to be happy in any way that this person is guided from within to be happy. And I want to do whatever I can. I'm happy when that person is happy. I feel happy when I think about that person. Uh, and basically, I want for that person to evolve and to all of his needs and feelings to be satisfied. Is to love and accept myself not related to produce or hardening of the ego? I just think, where was that? Let me go back up and get that. Um, Chino has a lot of questions here. Uh, no, we will not become more egotistical. Loving ourselves does not mean that we feel better than others, and does not mean that we feel that we have no mistakes or faults. It just means that as we love others with their faults, we recognize their faults and we love them. We do the same with ourselves. It actually lessens the ego, because when we don't love ourselves, the ego needs much more affirmation. The solution for matters of conscience is sound like script from Matrix film. How to survive then in this matrix as to many dudes. I don't think that I can comment on that. Try. I thought I have solved many problems and I live happy. Now I'm in a new country starting a new life. And I noticed that many legs of the table are still there. Good to hear from you, Stavros. I didn't realize that you were in Germany now. Well, it's a long process, Stavro. These feelings of self-doubt are always there, and if we go into a new environment and we don't have our support, it's very natural for for those feelings of self-doubt to come up. Just keep working on them. What's happening is, as a soul, you have gone into a new situation which is enabling you to learn even more. So there's not really a problem here. It's an opportunity to go even deeper and to become even more stable. Now, I don't see any more questions. You're all welcome to ask any more questions. Because we have just 5 minutes, let me try to allow you to broadcast. Let's see what's happening. Um, let's see. I have clicked on that. Supposedly, because last week it didn't work, maybe someone wants to try to speak and see if we can all can hear you. Anyone that wants to try to speak, because it didn't work last week. Now Sabine, words from Greece, says, is it okay to say no, or should we let others get their lessons? Sometimes we should let them grow and save them. We need to say no sometimes for the benefit of others. Sometimes we need to say no because what they're asking for us seems immoral to us and against our values. Um, there are other times when our lesson may be to let go of our negativity or fear or selfishness and say yes. So this is, uh, I mentioned this in my book, Love is the Solution. I write there 9 questions in one of the chapters, which is called Love with Spiritual Discretion or Discrimination. 9 questions that we can ask ourselves when others are asking something from us that we're not sure whether we should give to them or not. So I have no answers as to when you should give or not, or say yes or no, but you can ask yourself those 9 questions. Anyone else like to ask a question by typing it in or speaking? Let me see if I can cause someone personally to be able to speak. No, that's not working. Because I'm not sure how this works. Let's try Michael, who is in actually, no, that's not. So, any other questions? I see Zulfagar is there in Pakistan. I hope you're well. Any last questions before we complete? So Chino says he's been trying to say something, but it's not broadcasting. So I don't know why that doesn't work. Theoretically, it should. I will ask the company about that. Okay, I'll be letting you all know about the next webinar. If you have suggestions about subjects, I'll be very willing for you to send them to them. I can probably do this every other Monday because it's the only day I have free. And so let me know any suggestions that you may have. In the meantime, be well, be happy, love yourselves, and equally important, love others. Take care.